अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान.
The one who has ascended the seat of Arunachala Sarvagnya Pita in the lineage of Arunagiri Yogishwara.
कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान.
The one who has ascended the seat of Kanchi Kailasa Sarvagnya Pita as the 233rd pontiff in the lineage of Kailasa.
नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्यजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ.
The creator of the Nityananda Pita Mahasamsthana Pita, which is eternally celebrating auspicious, festive and having the attracting energy of enriching.
साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमनुक्ष्वाक्वारि चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि. साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर.
The 1008 Sri Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Pita and established by Bhagavan Paramashiva himself and revived by sage Kapila.
साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर.
The 1008 Sri Atala Pitaadishwara of Atala Pita, who has an unbroken lineage of pontiffs starting from Bhagavan Mahaganapati, who is the leader of the Ganas and who was coronated by Bhagavan Paramashiva himself.
धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान.
The 23rd Guru Mahasannidhana of Dharma Mukti Swargapura Swarna Pita.
कैलास परंपरागत आदि पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगत गुरु.
Jagat Guru of Adipita Sarvagnya Pita in the lineage of Kailasa.
कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद जगत गुरु शील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम.
Who is in the state of Paramahamsa, the Acharya of all sannyasis and Parivrajakas, the embodiment of pure truth, consciousness and bliss, the embodiment of the sacred syllable Om, the knower of the Vedas and the one established in the superconsciousness.
तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरु कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष सर्वविध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं च श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिवस्य श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपस्य भगवतः श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवस्य च ध्यान षोडशोपचार सर्वोपचार अर्चनाराधन पूजां प्रार्थनां करिष्ये. ओम आनंद गंध निलयाय नमः. ओम भवरोग भेषजाय नमः. ओम कल्पतरवे नमः. ओम पशुपतये नमः. ओम पाश विमोचका नमः।
Om Ipsita Paladayakaya Namaha.
Om Bhagyavritti Parivartakaya Namaha.
Om Adhivyadi Vinashakaya Namaha.
Om Samasta Kalyana Gunanvitaya Namaha.
Om Vidadipurishaya Namaha.
Om Shri Kailasapataye Namaha.
Om Shivashakyaikya Swarupaya Namaha.
Om Hrim Nityanandaya Namaha.
Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha.
Om Shri Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Shri Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Paramashivavatar Bhuta Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Shri Shri Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Shri Jnana Sambandha Deshika Paramacharya Swamine Namaha. Om Nityanandam. Now we'll be chanting the stotram to connect with Devi Parashakti. Shabda Brahmamayi Characharamayi Jyotirmayi Vangmayi Nityanandamayi Niranjanamayi Tattvamayi Chinmayi Tattvatitamai Parat Paramai Mayamayi Shrimayi Sarvaishwaryamayi Sada Shivamayi Mam Pahi Meenambike.
Be pleased to protect me, O Mother Meenakshi, who is the form of eternal sound, who is the living and non-living, who is the light and the speech, who is always filled with happiness and is without any stain, who is the meaning of philosophy, who is the ultimate truth beyond reasons and theories, who is the knowledge which is beyond knowledge, who is the enchantress as well as goddess Lakshmi, who is the awful of all types of wealth, who is the perennial Lord Shiva, O Mother Meenakshi.
Now with this, let us get ready. Let us enter into the space of meditation.
Let us get ready. Today we are going to be having the alive satsang. We will not be having the live Devi Parashakti Akashic reading. We are going to be having an alive satsang, followed which we will be playing various different clips of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as Devi Parashakti, revealing the powerful Akashic readings for the benefit of humanity. So not personal questions, but whatever Devi Parashakti has revealed, which is applicable to all of us and to the entire humanity. We'll be playing all of that after the alive satsang. Now it's time for us to get ready for the alive satsang. Please sit straight and close your eyes and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible. Bring your awareness to your breathing as you inhale and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible.
परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् 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 नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
நித்யநந்த பாதம் தாங்கும் பாதுகை அளவில்லாத புண்ணியம் கொண்ட அதி அற்புத பாதுகை ஆதிதேவ நித்யநந்த பாதம் தாங்கும் பாதுகை அளவில்லாத புண்ணியம் கொண்ட அதி அற்புத பாதுகை சோதி தெய்வம் நித்தியம் வரும் சேதி தன்னை கூறவே சோந்திடாது பிறவி தாங்கும் சீர்மிகுந்த பாதுகை சோதி தெய்வம் நித்தியம் வரும் சேதி தன்னை கூறவே சோந்திடாது பிறவி தாங்கும் சீர்மிகுந்த பாதுகை விந்தையான பாதுகை வேதியனாம் நித்யநந்தன் ராஜநடையிடுகையில் வேதநாதமாய் விளங்கும் விந்தையான பாதுகை பாதுகை நித்ய பாதுகை பாதுகை நித்ய பாதுகை பாதுகை நித்ய பாதுகை பாதுகை நித்ய பாதுகை தேடி தேடி கண்டிடாது மாலை சோர்வில் ஆழ்ந்திட நித்தியம் நித்தியன் பாதம் பற்றும் பாக்கியம் கொண்ட பாதுகை தேடி தேடி கண்டிடாது மாலை சோர்வில் ஆழ்ந்திட நித்தியம் நித்தியன் பாதம் பற்றும் பாக்கியம் கொண்ட பாதுகை தனையன் சாற்றும் பாதுகைகள் தாங்கும் பூமி தாயினை அமைதி ஆனந்தத்தின் எல்லை கொள்ள செய்யும் பாதுகை தனையன் சாற்றும் பாதுகைகள் தாங்கும் பூமி தாயினை அமைதி ஆனந்தத்தின் எல்லை கொள்ள செய்யும் பாதுகை நித்யானந்தன் நடை பயிலத்துகள் கிளப்பி பூமியில் ரோக சோக தோஷம் தன்னை தீர்க்கும் சத்திய பாதுகை நித்யானந்தன் நடை பயிலத்துகள் கிளப்பி பூமியில் ரோக சோக தோஷம் தன்னை தீர்க்கும் சத்திய பாதுகை நித்யனவன் பாதம் தன்னை பற்றுதற்கிடலால் மற்றும் பாவம் போக்க பக்தர் பற்றி கொள்ளும் பாதுகை நித்யனவன் பாதம் தன்னை பற்றுதற்கிடலால் மற்றும் பாவம் போக்க பக்தர் பற்றி கொள்ளும் பாதுகை சரணடைந்த பக்தர் தன்னை கருணையோடு ஏந்தியே பரம நித்தியன் பாதம் தன்னில் சேர்த்தருளும் பாதுகை சரணடைந்த பக்தர் தன்னை கருணையோடு ஏந்தியே பரம நித்தியன் பாதம் தன்னில் சேர்த்தருளும் பாதுகை பாதுகை நித்திய 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 பாதுகை அஞ்சலென்றடையா பயம் தரும் லிங்கம் ஆனந்த நித்தியன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம் இனி நீக்கும் உயிர் காக்கும் ஞான ஒளியாக பூத்த நித்யானந்தன் தந்த உயர்லிங்கம் ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யன் தந்த
ஓம் நித்யானந்தேஸ்வர பரமசிவசமாரம்பாம் நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி பராசக்தி மத்யமாம் அஸ்மதாச்சார்யபர்யந்தாம் வந்தே குரு பரம்பராம். I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis, Shri Mahants, Mahants, Tanedar Kotari, visitors, viewers, everyone sitting with us all over the world. Today, Chitra Paurnami and Bhagavan Sri Hanuman Jayanti. Important date in our Sangha, as today is the day Tiruvannamalai Nityananda Dhyanapeetham was inaugurated. Actually, the Arunachala Sarvanya Peetham I inherited from my gurus. That's a traditional Guru Parampara. The Guru Peeta I inherited. We started an ashram in Tiruvannamalai. That happened on this very day, Chitra Paurnami, in 2008, April 19. So now we are celebrating 14th anniversary. So I correct the date, 19th April 2000, and now it is 14th anniversary. Yes, wow. My blessings to everyone. My pre-monastic family, which donated the land, property for that ashram, Bananainar, my father's father, grandfather's sister, was married to Bananainar. He is the family elder. And he donated this Tiruvannamalai Nityananda Dhyanapeetham property itself. When he came to know about it, immediately he donated. His son, of course, his son Soundaram, their family, all of them donate the property. I bless all the devotees, disciples, founders, donors, everyone who is involved in making this ashram into reality, and today it stands as one of the important kshetra in Tiruvannamalai and for our whole Sangha. My blessings and lot of spiritual activities are happening there. From temple, Annalaya, Arunagiri Yogeshwara's Jiva Samadhi, library, the heritage center, everything is happening. I'm so happy about all the things happening there. My blessings to the team led by Ma Gurucharana, beautifully reviving the whole Tiruvannamalai Nityananda Dhyanapītam. Actually, before this ashram itself, we got another property in Tiruvannamalai and started the ashram where my father's samadhi is there. I think that happened in 2005 itself, much earlier. But this ashram is in the Girivalappadai, prominent place. And we also have multiple properties and ashrams now in Tiruvannamalai. But everything is administered from this ashram, Nityananda Dhyanapītam. My blessings to everyone. Today is also Bhagavan Hanuman Jayanti. Hanuman is one of the Siranjeevi incarnation of Rudra, Mahadeva himself. Hanuman took birth much before Ramavatara. Because he is a Siranjeevi, he served Rama. And then even during the Krishna Avatara, he was there and he is there. He is even now here. It's not that you can't call the Siranjeevis like they are all present. Even now when you connect with them, call them, immediately they appear, bless. Blessings to all of you on this auspicious occasion, the 14th anniversary of Tiruvannamalai Nityananda Dhyanapītam. And I know all of you are too busy along with me. From the time this Vedic New Year is born, Chitra first, back to back, almost every day 2 or 3 programs I am giving. Darshan sessions, programs, everything. Parashakti Bhavasamadhi Darshan and Parashakti Akashic reading. Too many intense programs, samadhis, Bhava Darshans, Bhavasamadhi Darshans, sessions. Especially Parashakti's manifestation is something extraordinary. It's not that she is manifesting just through this body, Parashakti's Akashic reading. I am seeing while she is manifesting in this body itself, she is so actively manifesting in many of my Balasans bodies. I am able to see whatever she is reading through this body, those words appearing in all their brains. The other day, I was literally seeing every word appearing in front of my eyes. Means Parashakti was reading out, was appearing in front of Nityanandita's eyes. In her third eye it was appearing. In her brain it was appearing. Actually, she was not able to understand what's going on. She was getting confused. What? I am thinking something, but some other words are appearing in front of me. And still now she has not even recognized what was going on. Only I know. She could not understand what is going on. She must be thinking that, oh, I am thinking something, but some other words are appearing in front of my eyes. Why? Whatever was shown to me, whatever I was reading out, the Parashakti was reading out, the uttering, the same words were appearing in her brain. Nityananda's name I told now. There were few more Balasans who got third eye initiation, who have been initiated into this Akashic reading. I saw in front of all of their third eyes those words appearing. It was very strong and beautiful. So I saw very clearly that Devi Parashakti is here to do some great work, something extraordinary. Because this is very rare. I have seen she appearing at the same time, simultaneously in multiple bodies. See, whenever Kalabhairava manifests and does the Akashic reading, he does just through this body. But Parashakti's Akashic reading, I see she opens up in this body and multiple bodies simultaneously. It means we can easily verify the authenticity of the people who are getting initiated. Because if for example, if Nityanandita does not see what Devi is uttering, because I am seeing through multiple bodies she manifesting. And the same words appearing. We can even train the Balasans. You can sit and just see what Devi is reading out through Swamiji's body, whatever she is revealing, blessing, talking. If the same words appear in front of them and they utter the same words, then we know she is manifesting through them also. Intense superconscious breakthroughs happening. The wonderful manifestations of Kailasa happening in multi-level. So many wonders, I don't know what to tell, and I'm like a wonderstruck. Like how we have the word understand, we should have a new word, understand. Wonderstruck with what is happening. I'm also seeing that this body is manifesting as light bodies and moving around in multiple places, traveling, giving darshan, initiation, power manifestation, Devi manifesting, and Parashakti doing all this. Wonderful. Parashakti is manifesting intensely, making herself available to all the devotees all over the world. It's so nice. Full of wonders. The other day, one of our devotee doctor asked Parashakti for blessings to get healed from some of his physical health issues, some cancer. Parashakti blessed him. Suddenly, I'm getting the message that doctors are saying it is a miracle and it disappeared. He doesn't have it anymore. He's a very sincere devotee, very close devotee. I don't want to reveal his name. Maybe he himself will come on a satsang and share. He said, Swamiji, just doctors are saying, doctors who are treating him, he himself is a doctor. And doctors who are treating him, who were treating him earlier, they said, it seems they are saying, it just disappeared, Swamiji, it is not there. After Parashakti blessed. So I'm just wonderstruck. Not healing alone, multi-levels. The Parashakti's manifestation oh God. I think Parashakti is all out. She decided to make the Kailasa and decided to revive the whole ecosystem and reach out to people. She's going all out. After all, I am a Shakta. All of you should know that From the time I know me, I worshipped Devi. I am a Shakta, fundamentally. All my behavior, thought current, and day-to-day lifestyle, everything is more Shakta-centric. Because I am fundamentally a mother worshipper, Shakta. Of course, I know the truth. Shiva and Shakti is one and the same. Parama Shiva and Parama Shakti is one and the same. It's not too different. But as an expression, I'm basically a Shakta, worshipper of Devi. So much to tell about this Parashakti Akashic readings. Today we have one more session. Directly come and enjoy. I came today for the satsang just to bless all of you and bless Tiruvannamalai Ashram and all the devotees associated to Tiruvannamalai Ashram, volunteers, everyone. Blessings to everyone. And also Saraswati Jampala, Ma Nitya Tripureshananda, birthday blessings. With all the auspiciousness, you will be with me. I'll be with you. Blessings. Blessings for all of you. And I know the whole joy, bliss, Kailasa and Sangha is experiencing all over the world. Especially after Parashakti started manifesting and doing the Akashic readings. Arulvaku. Oh God. I wanted to give you one sacred secret to all of you. Do this Panchabhuta Yoga. See, whenever you want to ask any question to Devi and receive the answer, on that day, do this Panchabhuta Yoga. Means, apply only mud on the body and take bath. Don't apply any chemical on the body to take bath. Just that Puttuman means that anthill mud. Only that apply on the body and take bath. Don't apply anything else. That is mud. Earth part, earth component. Second, water. Drink only water that day. Don't eat, drink, don't do anything other than drinking water. When you come for the Parashakti's Akashic reading, at least for a few hours, prepare yourself. Maybe 10 hours ahead. Just drink only water and keep yourself active. Third, the fire in your stomach should be allowed to burn without any food dumped on it. Just the pure fire. You can chant Omkara to intensify it, or Mahavagya, Ajapa Japa, but pure fire, no food, nothing. That pure fire should be encouraged. And just be in the free air, open space, breathing the whole sky at least few hours before. And intensely unclutch to get the power of the space, Akasha. See, listen. Akasha is an intense energy. Just like the other bhutas, like earth, water, fire, air, the Akasha also is a pure consciousness. It is intelligence, living energy. Once you start unclutching, you manifest Akasha's energy in you, consciousness in you. So do this Panchabhuta Yoga. Your questions will be surely answered immediately by Parashakti. If you just do this Panchabhuta Yoga and come for the Devi's Akashic reading, she will simply answer your questions. I'll repeat. Apply the ant hill mud and take bath, or even clay. Don't use any other chemical. Take bath just with a mud. Second, drink only water. No other food or juice at least for 10 hours ahead. If possible, that whole day. Third, intensify the Agni in your stomach without dumping any food on it. Just through the Omkara, Ajapa Japa, ignite it, intensify it. Fourth, walk around and breathe in an open space at least for a few hours before. Fifth, try to unclutch as intensely as possible to receive the Akasha energy, Chitambara, Chitambara, that energy of cosmic space. With this Panchabhuta Yoga, come to Parashakti's Akashic reading. Surely she will answer your questions and give you your boons, the boons you are asking, and fulfill your prayers. Panchabhuta Yoga will make you receive this Parashakti's energy, will prepare you to receive the Parashakti's energy. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Paramattvaitam, the Shuddhaadvaita Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
शान्तः श्यामला पीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षि सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्ध दिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभकेसरी शैव सिद्धान्त स्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महान्धकार
Nityanandam, Jnanapadati Manual, under the guidance of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, Let's start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadusham Tattamasyadi Lakshyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let's go through the disclaimers. Security measures. No photography, video, audio recording. Important cautions. Please be aware of the important cautions. What is power manifestation? Let's hear from Bhagwan himself explaining what is power manifestation.
All the 25 states of consciousness, when they happen in you, due to your chemicals and hormones ups and downs, it is powerlessness. When it happens in you, out of your free will and consciousness, it is powerfulness. That's all. When you fall into sleep, it is powerlessness. When you enter into sleep, it is powerfulness. When you fall into dream, it is powerlessness. When you decide to dream, it is powerfulness. So I have added the ultimate powerfulness, Turiyatita, in your whole being and doing. Manifest all the powers. Understand, power manifestation is nothing but cognitive shift. It is not work. It is cognitive shift. Understand? It is just cognitive shift. It's not work. Work is a 4-letter word. Power manifestation is cognitive shift. Playing with life. Playing with being alive. Static matter, dynamic activity, strategic existence. All these three has no boundary. You are one with it. You are alive in everything. Everything listens to you. Everything decides as you want. Power manifestation is cognitive shift, raising your frequency, not work.
Now let's understand who is Paramashiva. Bhagwan himself has beautifully explained the Paramashiva in all of us.
Paramashiva does manifestation, maintenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion and liberation. He resides in his supreme Paramashiva Swarupa as Ajomuha or Adhomuha, unborn, beyond form, formlessness. His Paramashiva Swarupa. That Paramashiva Swarupa manifests with these 5 faces as Sadashiva, Tatpurusha, Vamadeva, Ahora, Satyojata, Ishana. 5 faces he manifests and does the Panchakritya, Srishti, manifestation, Sthiti, sustenance, Samhara, rejuvenation, Trobhava, pulling out of delusion, Anugraha, liberation. Understand? He does all these 5 jobs. Through these 5 phases. Now listen carefully. Tatpurusham, Vamadevam, Satyojatam, Ahoram, Ishanam. These 5 phases does Panchakrityas. Each phase, each dimension is not just one F-A-C-E phase, P-H-A-S-E phase. It's not just F-A-C-E, P-H-A-S-E. Understand? The creation, not just creation getting created. Even sustenance need to be created. Destruction need to be created. And pulling out of delusion need to be created. Liberation need to be created. Then creation, manifestation need to be maintained. Maintenance, sthiti itself need to be maintained. Destruction, samhara, the rejuvenation need to be sustained, maintained when it is happening. Pulling out of delusion, prabhava, need to be maintained when it is happening. And anugraha, liberation, need to be maintained when it is happening. Those micromilliseconds when it is happening. So understand, Satyojata Murti has 5 face. Ishana Murti has 5 face. Vamadeva Murti has 5 face. Agora Murti has 5 face. Tatpurusha Murti has 5 face. So, Tatpurusha Murti has his 5 face. Agora Murti has his 5 face. Vamadeva Murti has his 5 face. Satyojata Murti has his 5 face. Ishana Murti has his 5 face. All these 5 Murtis, 5 faces put together is 25 faces of Mahasadashiva.
Beautifully, Bhagavan explained what is power manifestation and who is Paramashiva in all of us. Now let's understand who is Bhagavan, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashiva, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashiva, is a reviver of Kailasha, the ancient enlightenment civilization, the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam is an avatar from and is a supreme pontiff of Hinduism, has made the science of our manifestation, yoga and temple-based university for humanity. His Divine Sovereign Order of Kailasha, led by His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam and Nityananda Order of monks, nuns and Hindu diasporas, are working for global peace and to give a superconscious breakthrough to humanity. Nityananda Hindu University, world's largest with extended campus in 150 countries, is collecting, organizing, preserving, time capsuling, decoding, spreading and reviving 20 million source book of Hinduism and 64 arts, science like Ayurveda, music, dance, astrology, Vastu, sculpting and many more. His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam is 293rd Guru Mahasanidhanam of Chamalapita Sarvanyapita, ancient apex body of Hinduism and present emperor of Suryamsa Surangi Samrajyam. His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam has survived the burst prosecution of multiple assassination attempts on person and character by anti-Hindu element. Bhagavan has beautifully given the pramanas for us to experience the science of our manifestation. The science of our manifestation is authentic, time-tested, foolproof and scientific. Before we go to the Shastra Pramana, the science of our manifestation is authentic, time-tested, scientific and foolproof. The Pramana means evidences. For everything we need evidences. Here Bhagavan is beautifully giving a Shastra Pramana, reference from the scriptures, which is the eternal unchangeable truth, which is revealed in the source scriptures, which is Vedas and Agamas. The evidences of the Aptas, the experience of Rishis, Munis, Nayanamars, Alvars, Siddhas, who have experienced all the powers of Paramashiva, who has the authority of Hinduism. Each one of us could also become the avatars of all these powers and manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. Atma Pramana, account of His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, this millennium's avatars, personal experience of each power manifestation. Shakshi Pramana, like all of us, the evidences are from the testimonial of all the experience of devotees, followers and disciples all over the world, manifesting the powers of Paramashiva, which is authentic, time-tested and foolproof. Pratyaksha is scientific. The scientific study behind all these powers, measuring the effect of being in the enlightened state. Clearly, let's understand the enlightened state is no thought zone where completely we are in the oneness with Paramashiva and manifesting all the powers of Paramashiva. And that is quite possible for all of us because all these are scientifically studied, and it was possible for the kids, for adults, for all of them when they tested on all the devotees, disciples, balasants, and Bhagwan himself went through all the tests. Scientific study has been done. And now let's go to the Shastra Pramana. Shastra Pramana are the Veda Agamas which are revealed in the source scriptures. This is from Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Vijnana, consciousness. Bhairava, one who goes beyond the mind and experience consciousness, is called Bhairava. Tantra, the method in which we go beyond the mind and experience the consciousness.
देवी शून्यालयो भवेत् क्वचिद् वस्तुनि विन्यस्य शनैर्दृष्टिं निवर्तयेत् तज्ज्ञानं चित्तसहितं देवी शून्यालयो भवेत्.
Sutra 120, Dharana 95. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, having one's eyes fixed on the particular object, Vastu, one should slowly withdraw the sight from the object as well as slowly eliminate the knowledge of the object, along with the thoughts and impression of it. O Devi, one abides in Sunya, the state where there is nothing other than this exists, which is the state of all inclusiveness or infinity. Bhagavan Paramashiva beautifully gave us the Pancha Bhuta Yoga. How in all the levels, all the dimensions, the Pancha Bhuta that we are made of, when we boil it and be ready to receive Paramashiva, Parashakti, simply whatever our reality becomes real. Bhagavan beautifully says, when you apply the clay is something you can move the mud and dig a little bit, you have the clay, or ant hill mud. If you have, you can apply on the body instead of the chemicals. Bhagavan always says, only what you can consume inside your mouth, you can put it on your body also. These shampoos and soaps that are chemicals, do not use them because they are toxin. And beautifully he says, you can just have water, not juice, not anything else, but simply have water and hold your space just by detoxing for Devi to land in you. And he says, chant the Om mantra, and constantly when we chant, the frequency of our self raises to higher reality. And breathing in the Akasha, the pure space, the wide space, whenever we look at the huge mountains or a huge ocean, simply our inner space also expands. He always says, before every time Arunagiri Yogeshwara takes me to the other lokas, he makes me to lie down on a flat surface and looking up and just receive the Akasha inside. So all of us can receive the Akasha for it to happen in all of us. And finally, unclutch. Why do you need to unclutch? What is unclutch? Unclutch is a method Bhagavan has beautifully given us, the greatest gift on planet Earth. Unclutch for us to go beyond the mind. The mind is constantly happening and constantly throwing the past into the future. Instead of that, we have some other reality called present. The power over present, Bhagavan calls it. The power over present happens when we are grounded in one thought current. That is Parashakti. When we have only the visualization and only the verbalization of Parashakti in our space, and not let the mind come and give you all other reasons, thoughts, words, action into making you out of that space of Parashakti. Tell the mind very clearly, I am going to be in oneness with Paramashiva and manifest as Parashakti. That is the space that we need to be. Get grounded into Parashakti and just melt down, going beyond even your body, even your mind, and simply being in oneness with her. That is the unclutched space. Finally, Parashakti will take care of even leaving that and going beyond. When Ramakrishna Paramahamsa went to his guru, he was told to leave Kali. He said, I'll go talk to Kali and tell her that I have to leave you to go beyond your mind. And Kali blessed him, and he came back and told that even for that he takes the permission of the Kali, simply because the idea of Kali should also disappear into Kali herself. The ultimate, all these avatars play this Leela for us to understand how intense they were, how intense you are when you're sad, when you're hungry, when you're lusty, when you're angry. Same way the intensity should happen when we are in the space of oneness with Paramashiva. That intensity, when you're in deep sadness, when you want to create a reality, it will happen very fast. Use those moments to create your highest reality, Bhagavan says. Because when we are in the deep space, we bring the thought current to oneness and we function as one unit. We leave the moment otherwise hanging around everywhere, disturbing everything and not doing anything at all. Like how the beautiful pond is covered with all the leaves. When you remove it, it is so beautiful and so bright. And you can even see yourself inside. Same way, it's just a thin layer of our arrogance, our identities. When you drop those, you can see something phenomenal and beautiful inside you, which can manifest all your reality. All these manifestations are tapas to manifest your life and whatever you want for your relatives, for everybody. Yes, all of us can do that. All the god and goddesses are doing that. We can also be one of them to be blessed and manifest all the powers. Nothing less, all of us are here, and only handful, 8 billion people, we are the blessed people. Bhagavan says, do Anga Pratyakshana of yourself because you're here to receive Parashakti. Even the words to listen, the earning should have been there in some birth. Only then we even come in contact of Bhagavan. And he blesses us when we are earning. Obviously, he is blessing us to receive more and more reality. The deep earning inside you brings the closenessness, nothing else. The currency in the outer world brings the higher reality in the outer world. Here, the oneness is the currency. The Advaita space itself raises you to the highest space of one with Parashakti. Let's go to the Apta Pramana. Apta Pramanas are the Rishis, Munis, Ganas, Nayanamas, Alvars, Siddhas who are here manifesting all the powers of Paramashiva. Now, consciousness over matter on silicon. Today, he says, today I am mapping the Vaimanika Shastra, super science, and I discovered chemical rays released in the human body during the flight release certain chemicals in the body and creates subtle bioenergy. It's creating subtle bioenergy. The same energy is only used as a fuel in Vimana. How beautifully he described the Vimana Shastra. Once we are able to rebuild the Vimana structure as per Hindu Shastra, we won't need any external fuel. Just you need to sit in the Vimana and visualize you are flying and chemical releases in your body and the bioenergy fuel, the Vimana, takes off. It's so wild to see how just the thoughts and feelings can operate huge machine like Vimana. I also feel humanity needs to put more time and energy to study the super science to understand more about the Vimana and human consciousness possibility. It's such a beautiful thing that Bhagavan is talking about the Vimana Shastra, which he is going to build with all his Balasans and all the Hindu diasporas, that he is making a Kailasha happen. Each one of us could be the part of it if we understand and drop our identities. The sadness, the worries, the confusion is all because you carry something which you are not. There's a beautiful Zen story that Bhagavan gives us. One day there was a Zen master walking with a disciple, and he experienced, he was with crossing a river, and when he saw a lady, the lady asked him to carry him across the river, and the Zen master carried and just dropped her and moved off. The disciple was not happy about it, and he said, how can a sannyasi carry a woman? And he was constantly thinking till the evening when they had a meeting. In the meeting, he said, why did you carry that lady? It's not proper. It's not appropriate. So the Zen master says very beautifully that I carried the lady for few seconds. You are carrying the lady for few hours. What do I say now? It's us, we carry the thoughts again and again. Bhagavan beautifully says, it's not 1,000 thoughts which are disturbing us. It is just a bunch of a dozen thoughts in the whole day, not even a dozen. He says, couple of thoughts which goes on and on and on and on like a broken tape recorder. That we are engaging again and again because we don't know what is thoughtless space. Bhagavan says, now that you have Parashakti, you can simply manifest as reality, manifesting all the powers of Paramashiva. Now, Atma Pramana, Bhagavan's very own Leelas that he narrates.
Saraswati, the silicon of Saraswati, if you take and filter the silicon and make the chips for wherever you need artificial intelligence, it will help you 1,000 times. Let this all be in record. I'll prove all this. You will see. Because these are all chemically awakened, physically manifesting proven biology. It is already, this biology is already used for alchemy and it has already been established. It is success for all this kind of activities.
So beautiful that Bhagavan is talking about Saraswati. Now we are going to see a demonstration of a coconut on a silicon, how it is moving through our third eye. Again and again the doubt comes, am I having the third eye open? Anybody in the Kailash Courtyard Manifesting Power session, Bhagavan has clearly programmed already that they will be manifesting powers and initiated by Bhagavan. You can see the coconut so beautifully moving just by itself when they are chanting the Mahavakya. There is nothing inside or outside, or this laptop is not on, but it simply moves around. And we have seen it many times this happen so beautifully. It is moving to the corner so beautifully. Just by chanting the Mahavakya, anybody comes to the courtyard will manifest the powers of Paramashiva. Shakshi Prabhana. Now let's go to the instruction, the Pratyaksha Pramana, and then the instruction. Pratyaksha Pramana, it clearly says the dominant hemisphere of Swamiji's brain was more than 90% shut down. It was as if Swamiji's brain had packed up and gone for vacation. It was quite still, completely at peace, and Swamiji had made it so at will. The region which is starting point of the Agnya or the third eye, and beautifully it brightens up. And when asked for Swamiji what was he doing, he said, I'm opening my third eye. The Pratyaksha Pramana completely showcase that all these scientific studies that each one of us can experience third eye when Bhagavan initiates us. Let's go to the guidelines. If you have a coconut, a silicon, a phone, make sure the silicon that you're using, the phone that you're using is completely switched off and do not touch during the whole process of manifestation. and make sure the coconut or the object that you're keeping is not vibrating, or you don't have any external devices to make it move, a fan or anything which is making it move. Please switch it off so that it's completely authentic. Power manifestation is nothing to do with our intellect or intelligence. It's something to do with consciousness. Consciousness is the cosmic intelligence which manifests by itself as reality to show that something beyond exists in us, which we can use for our reality. Now, let's keep the coconut. Place the coconut. If you have Jnananjan in your locket, you can apply in your third eye and your temples. Please make sure you are recording all these moments, because these are something phenomenal. There are people who have recorded and they say, no, I did not manifest. But when they went back to the recording, they saw the object moving and coming back to the same position. But when they opened their eyes, it was in the same position. They thought they didn't manifest, but actually it moved and came back. So you never know what's going to happen. So make sure you are recording all these moments with the timestamp. And place the coconut in such a way that the coconut top is facing you if you have a coconut, or any object, and make sure it's not kept on a slope that it just slides off, or any external help. Only from the Mahavakya it should move. Be very clear about that. And if you have seen it vibrate or lift up, or you see yourself experience the Kundalini energy, you have started manifesting the powers. We are manifesting all the powers all the time. We completely fail to understand. We think somebody else is Paramashiva. No, each one of us is Paramashiva, Parashakti, manifesting all the reality. We just don't know that. That is what Bhagavan is lifting the hood up to show us that we are Paramashiva. There's nobody other than us which is experienced as Paramashiva. But we fail to understand that because we are not ready to look in. We are always looking outside to understand if somebody could help us, somebody could do this. But Bhagavan is saying, I'm sitting inside, open the door. And you are going to the door and opening and seeing whether there's somebody outside. He's inside you. Open inside. And you will see him, you will be in oneness with Paramashiva. Go on chanting the Mahavakya intensely to experience Paramashiva in the completion. Sit straight with your head, neck and spine in the straight line so that the Kundalini energy goes up to your Agnya. All that you need to do is all detox when you will understand this higher consciousness reflecting in your brain. Completely remember Paramashiva, Parashakti again and again, unclutch. Oh, this mind is disturbing, unclutch. Mind is disturbing, unclutch. Even that thought which mind is disturbing, unclutch from that also. Am I having only the visualization, verbalization of Devi? Only that I am going to enjoy that. Be very clear about that. Other than that, unclutch from everything. Just get grounded in Parashakti, her beautiful Pada, the lotus feet, or her eyes, or her smile, whatever you are just cherishing, or her calling out names, or telling the Arulvak, or her chanting the Om mantra, whichever just melts you, be there. Just be there. Again and again, bring back yourself to there. You will see such phenomenal things happening in your life if you just even be there for a few seconds. And simply the deepest earning in you opens up new reality. So let's absolutely unclutch and completion with everything outside world. Whatever you have brought, that this problem, that problem, only to solve that problem we are here. It is going to get solved by you as Parashakti, who is sitting inside you 24/7, breathing, digesting, doing all the complicated things. She can do even simple things of your outer world. Just trust her. The mother is always there to manifest your life, ultimately manifest the best blessings for you, all the auspiciousness for you. So sit up straight and start remembering Parashakti in your third eye and start chanting the Mahavakya intensely. The more and more intensely you chant, the higher and higher frequency you are in from your navel center, which is connected to the mother. The mother energy simply manifests as reality. Let's start chanting, and without touching, without moving anything, let's move the coconut on the silicon. Let's start.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om नित्यानंद परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानंद परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानंद परमशिवोऽहम् Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Verification process. Verify. No verification process. Make sure there is nobody touching or moving. There is no air which is moving or external motor which is moving. If you're recorded without all this, you can share it in tinyurl.com/power manifestation, which is the Kailash Kotiad Manifesting Power Group. All your beautiful experiences, make sure you thank Bhagwan and post 2 lines every time you enrich and cause that you are Parashakti manifesting these powers. You are Paramashiva, experience these powers. Each and every time you post in social media, you are reiterating your space. Whether others like it or view it or share it, it is you who is experiencing when you type it. Go on sharing with your all the friends and families and inviting them. Bhagavan always says, enriching and causing is more of me than you. Integrity, authenticity, responsibility is more of us than him. But enriching and causing is more you manifest me during those times. And other times, integrity, authenticity, and responsibility is when you manifest you, your identity of how much you want to offer to Bhagavan, your integrity. But when we are doing enriching and causing, it's completely Bhagavan himself manifesting as you. And I am deeply sorry for the technical glitch. It won't happen again. We are clearing all the glitches so that it will have a smooth recording. It is a live session. Always it is a live session. I'll be answering your questions in YouTube and Facebook. Whatever questions you post, I'll be there to answer your questions. We are trying to get a Zoom session also. So you can log into the Zoom also through eKailasha and you can ask me any questions that you have. So we are setting up everything for more and more Parashakti to manifest in each of us. When you come for the power manifestation, you are raising your consciousness. You will be able to heal and you will be able to manifest any of the reality, health, wealth, happiness, all around you. Yes, thank you so much for your time. And now let's surrender all these beautiful moments to Bhagwan's lotus feet. Again and again, this is a live session and all of us can manifest powers through Paramashiva. Completely, we are surrendered to Paramashiva's lotus feet and we can manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. So be there after every session for power manifestation and simply you will see Parashakti happening in your life. These small exercise that Bhagwan gives for us to expand our consciousness. The tablet might be small, but it has so much of effect on our system. Same way, the power manifestation might look too simple. And is it for me? How will it manifest? I did not get initiated. You sitting in the courtyard is initiation. You manifesting these powers and following the instruction is initiation. Please, every day, make sure you're manifesting powers like you do yoga, like you feed yourself, all the regular activity. Do power manifestation to experience the oneness with Parashakti, more and more consciousness, expansion in your space. The more you start manifesting powers, the more consciousness reflects in you because you're now understanding the higher reality, who you are. So see you again in the next session. Till then, let's surrender all these powers and power manifestation to Bhagwan's lotus feet and end the session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nityananda Paramashivam Padukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. It's a humble request. You can offer $1 at the end of the chat. You can see $1, drop a coin and ask Bhagwan to make all this as your reality. Thank you so much for attending this session today. See you again after Akashic reading, Parashakti Akashic reading, the next session tomorrow morning. And thank you, Nityanandam.